Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry. Max is here. He's doing some new things with his hair.
I know. I knew that I'd get brought up sometime or another, and I'm waiting for a load of comments on it. I'm channeling me inner David Beckham from 2003.
All right, so let's get on to the Bournemouth preview and let's talk. They've won their first two games. They beat West Ham and Cardiff. They're fifth or sixth, kind of tied, I guess, with Spurs on points and goal differential with 6 points. Probably going to run with Begovic, Smith, Cook, Ake, Daniels, Brooks, Gosling, Sermon, Fraser.
We had this debate.
We talked about this before.
Yeah, let's not go into that.
This is what got Dave talking about the show Fraser.
It turns into TV shows galore.
That's nice. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that discussion. And then up top, Wilson and King. As far as their danger men, Max, who are you thinking? You immediately look at that lineup and you think, they might give us trouble.
I'm not too sure. I've got to be honest. I haven't watched enough of Bournemouth. I just know they've got off to a really good start. And my knowledge, I've got to hold my hands up and just say it's not the best. I know they've had a kind of rotation of the squad. I know Benik Afobe was, formerly the force to be reckoned with, and he seemed to have done the rounds and gone about him. I know they brought in that Lerma for the Colombian national team, and I don't know if I read an article saying that they were going to ease him in. I don't think
he's going to be available.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite ready to jump in yet. But I know, as I say, my knowledge isn't the greatest. But you always kind of come around to talking about Eddie Howe on the subject of Bournemouth and the job that he's done through their ascension through the ranks and his philosophy, his style of football, which comes to a point where I think this is a really good game to get Zuma on the pitch if Bernard's fit enough to get out there, get him out there, because the Bournemouth play a template of football which I think those who are new to the Premier League, if they get a taste of it, it'll do them the world of good for the rest of the season. They're not the world beaters of the likes of the top six. However, coming up against that style, the short pass and move, high physicality, that's going to be a really good stepping stone into getting used to the league.
Yeah. I look at them. I think one of the main things that they have over us is they have had the same manager for so long. Mm-hmm. They have a system in place. They all know what's expected of them, and they've known it for a while. I mentioned a similar issue with Wolves. The benefit of playing Wolves was they weren't used to playing Premier League opposition, and they're still sort of not.
Yeah.
Bournemouth is. However, their first two matches, they were not playing strong opponents. It was West Ham and Cardiff. Cardiff's brand new to the Premier League, and West Ham has a ton of new players and a new manager, very new system. They're going to be a little bit chaotic for a while. I think it's really early, but I still think their record maybe flatters them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think we really have to watch out for their forwards, their two strikers, Wilson and King.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and especially any kind of balls put, because I feel like this has been a very common theme for us getting scored on. A cross that slices just behind the center backs to where one of those forwards can slip just behind them and just get a little tap in or a header. And that's my biggest concern, of those aerial balls behind the back line.
Those two forwards as well that you mentioned, Wilson and King. I'm really surprised, because I know King's racked up a fair amount of goals these last few seasons. I'm quite surprised someone else hasn't come in for him. But as you say, that partnership, it's going to be a real test for the back line. Quick movement into the feet and in behind as well. They're going to have to be aware. And it got mentioned in the press conference earlier today. The smaller stadium, however, it's still a big test.
Yeah, we've had difficult matches there in the past. For goodness sake, if we take the lead in extra time, let's just not celebrate for long and go ahead and set up.
I know.
Let's just
get on with it.
Let's just get on with it. I just want the 3 points, guys. Honestly, though, at home, I was celebrating. I think I'd probably fallen on the floor laughing, so happy. So I get the celebration, but however,
that junior Stanislas though, he's always a thorn in our side whenever we.
I think he's out though. By the way,
is he? Yeah.
I saw him on a list of players that will probably not be playing. So he is a quick player though, for sure. Yeah, I made sure and looked for him for the same reason.
Yeah.
Terrible. So we're going to be doing our starting 11 in a separate segment. That will be the next segment. So stay tuned, everybody. But predictions. Let's finish with our predictions. What's going to happen here, man?
But I'm feeling confident and optimistic enough to predict a victory. It's just whether I've got the faith in the defence, whether they're going to be shored up enough to keep the clean sheet. I think I'm going to keep myself in check. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I think we are going to concede.
I would agree. I do think we're going to concede. I'm going to say 3-1. 3-1 Blues. Anything else about Bournemouth, man?
No, bring it on. Let's keep the good results coming.
Yeah, positive vibes. Blues are positive. Black is white. Up is down. Cats and dogs living together.
What generation?
Mass hysteria. Yeah, it's so strange. I don't know, but I don't know. I was pretty positive when old Martinez was around for a while there.
Yeah, true.
There was a moment where I was looking forward to games and just thinking we could beat anybody.
Yeah. I know.
So I'm fine with that kind of beginning.
Of course.
You know. So, all right. So I guess that's it for our Bournemouth preview. If you're digging the videos, please subscribe. We're hovering at about 1,100 subscribers. So yeah, thanks for that. Keep checking us out. We are going to keep churning out more and more content. We've got a lot of plans to be continuing more and more and building on what we've been doing over the past it's coming close to a year now. So yeah, thanks so much for the support. We really appreciate it. We're going to keep working. So you can check out Max. He's got some stuff on the Toffee Blues website. He's got some analysis there. Just recently dropped 5 things we learned from the match last weekend. Anything else new that I need to be plugging?
No, not yet. You know what I'm like. As soon as something gets thrown at me, I just take it. I don't really put much thought to it. I just embrace the challenge, embrace the grind, man.
So keep an eye on Max's Twitter as well. He may randomly show up on a podcast. He showed up on several different podcasts over the past few weeks. So yeah, there's that. All right, that's it. Let's go ahead and move on to starting 11. So, ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye.